Hey everyone, in this brief video, I'm going to highlight what smart investors know about Rivian stock. So let's get right into it. So the thing that smart investors are keeping a very close eye on is Rivian's target of 50,000 car deliveries in 2023. That's what smart investors are paying attention to. Now, so far this year, Rivian has accelerated production. What do I mean by that? Well, in the first quarter, Rivian delivered 7,946 cars and they produced 9,395. Now, if you multiply that by 4, you can clearly see that that was not on pace to reach the target for the year. That would be less than 32,000 cars delivered for the year. And so when Rivian posted those figures in the first quarter, many investors started to panic. Many investors started to worry, telling Rivian management, like, what's going on here? You're way behind pace here. You're way behind schedule. Are you sure you're still going to hit that 50,000 delivery target? And Rivian management said yes. Don't worry. This was according to plan. We were planning to start off slower and ramp up production. This was according to schedule. Do not fret. Still, investors were worried, right? Because so many electric vehicle makers, Rivian included, have paused and extended and canceled and reduced targets, right? Investors have gotten used to that, so they're worried. Even though management reassured investors, investors were still concerned. The second quarter, however, when Rivian reported their second quarter figures, it delivered 12,640 cars and produced 13,992. That was a big acceleration from the first quarter, right? Going from 7,946 delivered to 12,460. That's a near 50% increase quarter over quarter. And so that really got investors excited, and that reassured investors that, okay, you know what? Management is doing what they said, and it's now becoming more likely that they will hit their target, despite the fact that they're still behind pace. If you look at the overall deliveries so far, they've still got around 12,500 cars delivered in the first half of the year. That means in the second half they need to increase, they need to deliver 30,000 in order to hit the 50,000 target. But what happened is that acceleration is what got investors excited because they saw that plan playing out from what management noted. Now, let me show you those figures here from actual updates from Rivian. So here's the update on April 3rd when Rivian said they produced 9,395 vehicles and delivered 7,946. But the company said it was in line with its expectations and they believe they were on track to hit the 50,000 annual target. And then for the second quarter, they updated this on July 3rd. They said they produced 13,992 and delivered 12,640. And again, they reiterated that they're on schedule. They're going to hit this target of 50,000. Of course, management has the capacity to build 150,000 electric vehicles, but they're slowly ramping up to that level. They're slowly ramping up to that level. Yes, they say they could produce 150,000 vehicles, but that might not be prudent, it might not be efficient, and it might not be effective, right? There's no reason to produce 150,000 if you only think you can sell 50,000. You don't want to sit on that extra 100,000 units of inventory, especially when the cost of capital is increasing. So, like I mentioned, investors got excited about this update, and you could see the stock price absolutely soar from around $12 a share early in July all the way up to $24.69 as of this recording. And I would say, I don't know if the doubling of the stock price is justified. That might be an overreaction to the positive news. After all, it's just one quarter of accelerated growth, right? But I would say that some increase in the stock price was justified because in that $12 stock price, that was accounting for lowered expectations. That was accounting for potentially Rivian lowering that 50,000 target down to 40,000 or so. And so now, after that second quarter figure, the probability of Rivian hitting that 50,000 target just increased meaningfully. So yes, the stock price deserved to go up. I mean, you can argue whether it deserved to double or maybe go up a little bit higher. That's not really what this video is about, but I just wanted to highlight that this is something that smart investors are paying close attention to, and that's why you will see the stock price go up and down meaningfully based on these figures, based on Rivian's deliveries here in 2023. All right, but that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.